Okay, so I'm using Brusho today. I love this product. It's a lot of fun. I will show you the card that I just made. So I made this card. See? Cute. I like the background. Isn't that kind of cool? How it turned out. I think that's so cool. Anyway, so that's the Brusho background with the Daisy Delight stamp set. I'm so glad you could join me now and that I am actually live. Pretty cool. Other than that, let's get going and let's do some stamping. So here we are. Okay, so here we are. First things first, here are the Brushos. I'm going to just show you the box. Brushos, and then you've got your, there's a couple ways you can open it up and just use a paintbrush to tap, or you can just poke some holes on the top, or like a push pin in the top and poke a hole and then you just tap, which is what you'll see me doing today. And then I have a piece of cardboard, and then I have a product called frog tape, and this is for delicate surface painter's tape. The nice thing about this tape is that it will not tear your watercolor paper. And then I'm going to just tape my watercolor paper down. Tape it down. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually spritz. I hope I have enough water in my spritzer. Oh, good, I do. Is I'm just going to lightly spritz. And actually I have some Brusho that was left over on. So I have the Prussian blue, and I'm going to just tap it on here. And you'll see with the wet, it just kind of starts to spread out. It's really cool. You don't need a whole lot. I'm going to just do that because I really like the look. And then I'm going to actually, when you're doing this too, you want to have some paper towel nearby. And I'm going to just kind of tap and pick up a little bit of the extra water. So I really like the way that looks. And now I'm going to use the moss green. And I am going to spritz a little bit here on the moss green. Because I really want to get that to move around a little bit more. And now I'm going to take the paper towel again and dab up the extra water. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to use the Stampin' Up! Heat gun. Okay, so then we're just going to take the tape off. And see how nice this tape just comes right up. I'm going to trim this down. I have some Whisper Whites. Okay, so now I have my Daisy stamp, and I have right here is Pineapple Punch. These are our new ink pads that will be available in the new catalog. And the cool thing here is the style, this is a new color too, Pineapple Punch. You just lift it up and then slide it in. So it's very easy to use. And I'm going to just stamp the Pineapple Punch. I'm going to stamp it twice. But I've got this salt cellar, and it's really kind of a neat way to store my chamois, keep them damp, so I can usually grab them, keep it so my cat doesn't get cat hair everywhere. She likes to sleep and lay on my space. So that's done. Now I'm going to take the punch, and I have the Daisy Punch. Right now you can get the Daisy Punch in the Delightful Daisy stamp set as a bundle, and that's a 10% discount. After May 31st, you'll still be able to get them, but not with a discount. It will no longer be a bundled item. Just a heads up on that. So there we go. I've got that punched out, and I'm going to layer those. I've got my my little glue dots. And I'll just offset that. And there we go. Another cool little thing to do is to kind of curl, use your bone folder and curl the petals. So I'm curling these petals up in the front, and I'm actually going to curl the ones on the behind down a little bit. So, and then I'm going to add, here they are. I have the glitter enamel dots. I'm going to add one of these to the flower. These are also retiring. We're going to just do the yellow. I like the yellow with this. Okay, so then my next thing is we're going to stamp the stem, and I'm using the Stamparatus. I'm going to wipe that up. And I'm going to just put this down. I have it lined up so the stem is stamping over here. I'm going to put this here, and underneath, oops, there's my vegetables, just to make it easier to ink up my stamp, I'm putting the case underneath, and then I can easily ink that up. I'm actually going to do this a couple times. And I'm going to do one more time. And there we go. So it's just nice and dark, looks good. I'm going to put a dimensional behind my daisy. I'm going to put my daisy up here. One thing I forgot to mention that's kind of cool is with the photopolymer is you can also bend the photopolymer and make it kind of go different directions. Ooh, I like that. That's really pretty. Okay, so then I am going to just add a little bit of washi tape along the edge here. Oops. And these are colors that are washi tape that are retiring. There it is. There we are. Out of the way. There we go. Use the paper snip again. And a dimensional. So there we go, and now we need a card base, and I just need to score. And I'll add some dimensionals on the back. With watercolor paper, I do like to add more dimensionals just to help it adhere to the card base a little better. So I do on the sides there, and then I do 2 in the center. So I use quite a few on watercolor paper. But I don't want it to fall off or anything, and I want it to stick nice and just really sit on there nicely. So there we go. And lined up pretty good. Not perfect, but it looks good. So there you go. There is a card that I made, and I did pretty well there for time-wise, and I hope you have a great day. I am actually trying to earn the trip to for the Greek Isle cruise, because during that cruise my husband would be turning 50, and I would have been, so I'm planning to celebrate my 50th birthday there as well. I'll actually have turned 50 already, but I can't believe I'm not that old. So if you want to join my team, love to have you on my team. There's it's basically $99. You get $125 stuff. You can be a hobby demo. Just enjoy the discount, or if you want to try to do it as a business, I will definitely be here to help you and help get you going. But I'd love to have about 3 or 4 more people join my team.